going against Orange Esports, as it seems like Alter Ego Esports has already banned away the Selena as well as the Phoveus and Hayabusa as well on the flip side.
Three incredible picks, although we have seen nerfs towards the Phoveus, we've seen nerfs towards the Hayabusa as well. It is still a prio pick here in the meta, it seems, from basically, I think, the scrims. But Alter Ego, going for the Phoveus ban, this is something that we usually never see from them. They have been the team who've always wanted to contest the Phoveus pick, right? With Pi playing in that XP lane, they've always played this Phoveus in that XP lane as a comfort pick, but this time around, banning the Selena, banning the Phoveus, perhaps in scrims, Orange Esports has proven to be a very, very big nuisance with that Phoveus, but the Paquito, again, will be banned from the side of Orange Esports, as now we are just moments away from witnessing Alter Ego's last ban in the first phase. What is it going to be? I'm going to predict that maybe it might...
Matilda, maybe?
Yeah, I feel like Matilda is going to be a really good ban, although if... Yep, okay, there you go. Matilda is going to be banned from the side of Alter Ego. Orange Esports, what are they going to take away from the side of Alter Ego? We know if you give Nino a playmaking XP, a gold laner, right? Playmaking gold laner, like the Benedetta, like the Yuzong, the high mechanical heroes, he does play really, really well. But Orange Esports will choose to ban away that Yves from Udil. So Alter Ego right now, they have the chance to pick up maybe an Esmeralda or that...
Jawhead.
Jawhead, yeah, Jawhead can be the case as well, or they could pick up the Benedetta instantly as a flex pick towards the jungle, towards that gold lane. That is also a comfort pick for Nino.
Yeah, I think all three options are available. It depends back on what they want to play out here in the next match, especially going against a team like Orange Esports. Maybe they want a little more range going against the playstyle from Orange, but we're going to have to see what he will pick up first. Will it be that Jawhead? Will it be the Paquito? Oh, the Paquito has been banned, sorry. Or the Farsa, maybe they might want to pick up for themselves, because honestly, an Esmeralda could also be a good pick, but it will be that Jawhead, so more plaking capabilities from the side of Alter Ego Esports and a little more early aggression as well in terms of rotation as well as pick-off potential.
Absolutely, you know, getting that Jawhead for Leo Murphy, taking it away from all Orange Esports as well is going to be a very, very good pick-off. But it is going to be the Lilia as the first pick from the side of Orange Esports. We will see their second pick right here. It can be that... Oh, Yisun Shin actually picked up very early on into the matchup. We saw this actually back in the playoffs of MPL Season 8 Indonesia, right? Yisun Shin became a prio pick in those two last matches. We saw it in the matchup of Onyx Esports against EVOS Legends. We saw it as well in the grand finals where RRQ and Onyx Esports met. Yisun Shin was one of the prio picks for both of the teams, but it is going to be the Yisun Shin coming in from Orange Esports right now. Alter Ego, will they respond with a dive composition, going in trying to bully this Yisun Shin in that jungle, or perhaps will they go for another scaling, you know, outscale the Yisun Shin?
Maybe that is the case, because YSS hasn't been really good at scaling, but it will be that Farsa as well as the Nathan coming through from the side of Alter Ego Esports. So already a different kind of composition coming in from Alter Ego Esports. Possibly this Farsa will be going to the mid lane in the hands of Udil, and maybe the Nathan will be played either... I don't think it will be a jungler, I think it'll be placed as a gold laner. So we're gonna have to see if Munsters will actually pick this up, but we're gonna wait for the last pick coming in from Orange Esports, and it will be that Cho. Okay.
Yeah. So very interesting compositions for both of the teams right now. It seems like Alter Ego, they're going for a more, you know, front to back heavy, maybe even poke style compared to Orange Esports, who wants to go for maybe a pick style composition with the Cho, with the Lilia. They have a lot of early bursts, they have a lot of single target and area of damage effect, but it's more towards, you know, burst one person down. Whereas Alter Ego, they have a lot of AoE, they have a lot of pick potential as well. It seems like Alter Ego wants to go for the poke, Orange Esports wants to go for the brawls. And now we are going to enter the second phase of the draft. The first ban coming in from the side of Orange Esports. Right now, with the Nathan, why I like this Nathan so much from the side of Alter Ego is that it's a flex pick. You can play it in the jungle, you can also play it in that gold lane, and there you have it. Orange Esports, they are forced to ban away that lane. Don't want that Yisun Shin to be countered, you know, you don't want to go against a dive hero when you are playing this Yisun Shin. You want to play it completely front to back, maybe even go for some picks, but the lane is definitely a huge, huge nuisance for all those damage dealers that needs to land their skill shots. And now we are going to see Alter Ego with their first ban in the second phase as well. What do you think it's going to be?
First ban coming in from Alter Ego Esports. I think I would limit someone in the roaming position if this Cho is going to be placed as an EXP laner. But knowing Cho, it is still a flex pick, so I'm not really sure. Maybe someone with a little bit more CC as well is a possibility.
Your team
but it will be a
banning.
strong frontliner capacity here in that Thamus that Alter Ego Esports has opted to ban out,
Your
as
team
well as
is
an
banning.
Esmeralda ban from the side of Orange Esports. So denying a strong and scaling magic damage capability user like Esmeralda in the front lane is something that they don't want to meet up against, as we're going to take a look at the last ban here coming in from Alter Ego Esports. Who will they ban away? Will they need to ban someone with CC, I feel.
Yeah, they can go for someone with CC, or they can just go for the XP lane or that gold lane ban, right? Because the Yi Sun-shin, yeah, we've seen it actually from the side of MPL Malaysia. We've seen the Yi Sun-shin being played in the gold lane. Even from MPL ID, we saw Clover do it. But is it really that big of a flex pick? I feel like Alter Ego, they need to ban either the gold laner or the XP laner right here. Lock those heroes in, and there you go. It is going to be the Baksha. So again, another flex ban coming in from Alter Ego. But we are going to take a look at Orange Esports right now. While we're waiting, everyone in the chat right now, ladies and gentlemen, it is an Indonesian team going against a Malaysian team. So maybe we can get some hashtag MY Pride, hashtag Indo Pride right here. Show your support towards all the players, all the teams right here. But it is going to be the Yuzong picked up away from Alter Ego. Again, Yuzong being one of the comfort picks for the side of Nino. We'll see what he responds with in this pick. Going against Yuzong, one of his comfort picks, he should know how to counter it. But if he is going to be the one playing this Nathan in the gold lane, it might be a little tough.
I don't know. This YZ is actually a really, really good pick, especially going against that Farsa, knowing that he has ability to penetrate through the front lines and straight into the back line, being able to cancel her Feather Airstrike. I think this is something that Alter Ego Esports really needs to take in account for, because this is going to be very, very scary. But we're going to take a look at the last two picks here coming in from Alter Ego Esports.
Alter Ego. Right now, they have a really good flex pick, so they can go for something different, Nature.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you have any predictions here? Okay, here we go. Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Okay, we have the Khalid as well as the Ruby. So, honestly, okay, there is Dive in coming in from the Cho, as maybe as well as the Yuzong. I guess that is why they used Ruby, but I don't really like it. Do you like it?
Honestly, the Ruby pick, I like. The Khalid pick, not so much, right?
Okay.
Orange Esports will respond with an Alice right now. So
Wow,
why I
full
like
dive.
the Ruby is that you're going against so many targets with very low range, right?
Yeah.
Sure, Yi Sun-shin is a ranged hero. Lilia is as well, but their range isn't really that far, right? They're not really the super long range heroes, and Ruby can really punish you if you get into range right there. So from the draft itself, I personally like the Ruby. What I don't like is that Khalid. I don't know who's going to be playing it right now, right? It can be the Khalid played by Nino into the gold lane, or it might be just something different. But let's take a look right here. Who is going to be playing these heroes, Eterna?
Yes, we're going to take a look here from both sides, from Alter Ego Esports as well as Orange Esports. But guys, I want to know your predictions as well in the comments, so don't forget to write your hashtag down below. And this is our final lineup. So, Mirko, which composition do you like better?
From the composition itself, I feel like Alter Ego has a very strong composition if they're able to play front to back. But Orange Esports, they have such a high level of dive, such a high level of skirmish. It's going to be, honestly, a 50-50 game from the draft. But, ladies and gentlemen, are you guys ready? Let's get to game number one for match number one here at the One Esports MPL Invitational of 2021. It seems like Leo Murphy is already rotating very aggressively, trying to zone away Valens, who is trying to invade Alter Ego's jungle. But this is one of the win conditions, I should say, for the side of Alter Ego. If you give Sully Boy the space to farm, if you give him the space to make plays on the map, he is going to be a nuisance. But if Orange Esports can somehow disturb Sully Boy's farming, it is going to be really, really hard. As now, it is going to be Orange Esports picking up that little Wanderer, instantly going to be taken away again from the side of Alter Ego, but it will mean that Orange Esports will be the one taking that early XP lead from that little Wanderer.
Yeah, we're going to have to see how this pans out, because Valens is already in a really good position here, maybe trying to sandwich Leo Murphy, but he has to be very careful because he's getting bursted down with the smart business coming in from Leo Murphy. And look at the aggression coming in from Alter Ego, as they are finally showing a little bit more aggression here in the early stages of the game. And as you can see here, Munster is already rotating very, very aggressively onto Iris, maybe looking for a pickoff as well as wanting to take away this gold buff away from Yuzong.
Yeah, the Khalid pick is actually going to be really good against the Yuzong, even against the Alice, right? Just a hard bully hero. But wait a minute, it's going to be Valens going in onto Leo Murphy, trying to get away, but it's going to be actually first blood taken away by Orange Esports. Maybe Leo Murphy was a little bit too greedy there in that trade. He went for a really good trade already, forced the Cho to back away, but man, that is going to sting. As again, Cho, with a lot of base damage in the early game, he can make a lot of plays here. But Saliboy has rotated to the bottom side. They are already setting up for the turtle. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see what happens, as it will be the gold buff taken away from Yuzong. As look at this, it seems like Man is the next target here coming in from Leo Murphy, but Valens needs to be very careful because he's actually the one to get taken down first, and Man will be next, and that is a double kill. We're secured by Saliboy.
For sure, man. Alter Ego ferocious here in the early game, getting those 2 picks after Orange Esports got the first one. The response was just very clean from the side of Alter Ego. A very good combo from Leo Murphy, although not too flashy. It was the flicker and the ejector combo, so it's just solid, right?
Yeah.
You get the kicks, you don't really need to go for anything quite crazily flashy. But on the other side though, Iris playing so aggressively into that enemy base, going in for that cut, but it's gonna be Udil left alone in the mid lane. Iris still has that petrify, so he needs to position himself very carefully, as it is gonna be Orange Esports forced to back away. Nino goes in for the top side. Leo Murphy zones away Valens, but he's looking for a pick right now. Level 3, so doesn't have to wait this dragon just yet, but Alter Ego have responded with the rotation to the top side, and it is going to be cancelled away. Orange Esports not going to be able to do anything with that rotation as Valens tries to make his way back to that mid lane.
Yeah, it seems like that is the case, as now 3 minutes in, it seems like Alter Ego Esports actually has the gold lead, but now both teams are rotating towards that turtle area, will be putting their focus on towards that area, and it's gonna just come down to who has the better setup. But Feather Airstrike has been opened up. Valens gets caught really low, but will be able to escape for now. And that is scary stuff coming in from Alter Ego Esports because of that amazing high ground, being able to zone them away, and now it is an objective on the board for them.
Yeah, honestly, very good from the side of Alter Ego, rotating really well, getting the pressure in the bottom side as well, and this is going to be a disaster for Iris. That's a 4-man gang, goes in for the Petrify, will be able to get a Furious Dive onto Saliboy, and that's going to be a kill picked up in a 4v1 situation. Orange Esports have somehow, they were able to actually trade the kills right there, so it is actually worth it for Orange Esports. Iris, not only did he get the kill, but he also cleared the waves in the process, so very well played right there.
Yes, very well played, as now it will be both teams actually playing a little passively, maybe looking for a more disciplined approach from both sides, but it is trade after trade, and honestly both teams are playing it perfectly. Udil needs to be very careful with his positioning because Leo Murphy nearly actually catches Man off guard, but fortunately enough he still has that flicker up his pocket and will be able to get away from there.
Yeah, absolutely, but look at this, already another fight coming in. Iris goes in for Furious Dive, will be able to connect onto Monsters as now the Black Dragon form has been popped. Raging Storm from Monsters will get him away as Iris tries to make a scramble, tries to make something happen, but Alter Ego really good on that disengage. Don't want to overcommit too much when no objectives are on the board just yet, as Udil gets a lot of HP chunked down from Man as he actually pops the black boots.
I don't know, was that a little premature? The
Maybe a little bit
cooldown?
of lag right there.
Okay, we're gonna have to see how that pans out because without the... Oh, see, exactly! That is it! He gets completely wiped out and he didn't have black shoes on the board for him. And now it is another pickup for the side of Alter Ego Esports, pushing it to almost a 2k gold lead.
Yeah, man, the black shoes, that's a very crucial ability. But wait a minute, Monsters gets a solo kill onto Iris. We saw it earlier. Iris was able to outplay Saliboy, getting a kill onto him under that turret. But man, Monsters on this hero, and that's going to be another kill picked up. It is going to be Sonic picked up in that top side, and that's what you don't want to see as an Alice. As an Alice, you want to go for the free farm. You want to go for that early game. Just play it very safe, right? Get to that mid game, get to the power spikes, and Alter Ego, they're just making everyone miss. They're going in, playing the tempo really well, and it is going to be Nino picking up the first turret of the game in that top side. Second turtle will also be taken away as Leo Murphy goes in for the unstoppable force all the way to the backside. Ejector won't be able to connect, but it will in the end. Now it's going to be the I'm Offended as well. A lot of damage has been placed, and that's going to be Saliboy picking up the kill. A killing spree picked up for Alter Ego, as Udil is going to be target for the side of Orange Esports, trying to make it happen with the way of the dragon, but look at there. It's going to be the wings by wings to get him away from the airstrike as well. Has been popped, but it's going to be a kill picked up. A little bit of a misposition right there from Udil, as Orange Esports will be able to get a good trade onto the mid lane turret and that bottom side.
Yes, they will indeed, as now they have the pressure here on the bottom side, and I wouldn't say an overcommitting from Udil or overposition. I think he kind of he was a bit overconfident with his range, not knowing that YSS is a really good gap closer. But Valens needs to be very, very careful here as Leo Murphy as well as Nino will be rotating towards his area. But there is backup coming in from iSonic as well. So he will be able to get out of that alive. But look at the gold lead, still sitting at a 2K gold lead. So honestly, Orange Esports has actually been able to kind of equalize what is going on as we're going to take a look at the items. So even though iSonic is behind on gold, he has already actually made the Clock of Destiny. So he is going to scale rather better, and we can see the damage coming in from him soon.
Honestly, oh, look at that! Look at the combos coming in! It's gonna be Udo kicked back to the fight. He's gonna get taken down. Nino tries to go for more right now, as it is gonna be the Black Dragon form instantly just deleted by Boy. And look at the damage! It's gonna be another ejector coming in, but it's not gonna connect, and that's gonna be another solo kill on the board. A 3-for-1 pickoff here in the 7th minute of the game, pushing themselves now to a very high gold lead. It is gonna be Valens stunned up. A lot of damage has been placed, going in for the G2 won't be able to connect, but it's gonna be actually Boy going in for a very aggressive play. It's gonna be iSonic trying to make a play onto the backside, but instantly just shut down. And there you have it. Alter Ego have taken full control, getting that mid lane turret and pushing in that top side. They are in prime position for another objective, which has already spawned in that bottom side.
Yes, they are rotating towards that turtle area, and Alter Ego Esports showing their teeth, showing their fangs. And this will be Boy taking the next objective with so much ease. I think this Nathan has already reached his power spike. I'm actually curious to see about his items, like we missed a bit there. But looking at his KDA, 613, he is having definitely a very fun time. But Udil needs to be very careful as he is getting chunked down, but will be able to escape. And the damage coming in from Alter Ego Esports is just too much, and unfortunately will be Valens getting picked off. And now it seems like Nino is looking for more.
Yeah, man, look at that. It's going to be Boy going and taking that purple buff away, pushing into midway. But right now, Alter Ego are in full control. 4,000 gold lead right now. Boy picked up that purple buff. He's looking for the orange, and he won't be able to get it, as that is going to be actually Linkaza taking it away for himself. But he will be able to pick up a 3 buff advantage here in this 8th minute of the game, right? Getting the orange buff, getting the resets back on that purple buff. It is going to mean that Boy will have a little bit of a more, longer duration on that purple buff. Whereas Orange Esports needs to be careful. Ejector will be able to connect onto Man, and it is just going to be Alter Ego, just disengaging for now. I'm not looking for anything. Oh, but if the airstrike comes out, it's going to be Munsters now in that top side alone. But Orange Esports don't know of his whereabouts. They might be able to use this for a gank, and there you go. Munsters going in for the Raging Storm, but Ensemble Force will connect first. It's going to be the Ejector missing out, but the Raging Storm will connect, and the damage is there. It's going to be Linkaza taken out of the board, and now it is trying, Iris is trying to get away, but instantly Udil is waiting in the midst right there, gets a pick off, and Alter Ego getting another 2-for-0.
2-for-0 here for the side of Alter Ego Esports. Honestly, this isn't looking good for Orange Esports at all. And it poses a question. How will they be able to actually try to equalize it back to their side? I think they really need to play it a little more safely, knowing that iSonic maybe needs to wait a little longer for her power spikes. I think she's overcommitted in so many aspects and so many times. But here we go. Feather Airstrike has opened up to zone the members of Orange Esports away. And that is another objective on the board, as well as a kill on to iSonic again. What is going on with Orange Esports right now?
Yeah, Orange Esports, they just completely lost their footing in the early game, right? The main reason as to why that happened is because Alter Ego, they have super strong side lanes. With Ruby in that gold lane, you had the Khalid as well. That is just, such a huge presence, and now, especially in this meta, the side lanes play a very crucial role. Getting that side lane dominance, getting that prio is going to be huge, but Leo Murphy is waiting in the bush. Going to get the ejector, the stun comes in as well, and Valens has nowhere to go. It is going to be Boy trying to pick up the kill, but away the dragon will be able to connect, and Boy does so much damage as iSonic goes in for a re-engage. Boy kiting away. It's going to be the Furious Drive, not able to connect right now, but it's going to be everyone just taken down as Boy wipes house. The Feather Airstrike comes in, and Boy picks up the double kill, as that is going to be another 3-for-1 trade. Only Nino traded back, but at least Linkaza is trying to look for some trades in that bottom side.
Yeah, him trying to do what he can, but look at that. A legendary has been picked off by Boy, being able to take another man down from the side of Orange Esports. Valens isn't having a good time. He is the main initiator on his team, and honestly, from the damage coming in from Alter Ego Esports, he doesn't stand a chance right now. And this is a 5k gold for the side of Alter Ego Esports, as now they are changing the focus onto the next objective, maybe towards this next unenhanced Lord.
Yeah, one thing you want to do against Alter Ego is try to make them scramble, try to make them, group them up in a position where Izonic can make a play, but Defender S-Strike coming in, taking half HP away from Linkaza. Mountain Chakra as a response to reveal the whereabouts of Alter Ego members, but it seems like even with that information, they can't really do much. Alter Ego just controlling every single part of the map. Bottom side tier 2 will be taken down, and that will mean Orange Esports are just, they're just gonna have to wait in the base, but it's gonna be Fallon's actually caught off in the bad position. I'm offended, doesn't connect as a flicker will be able to save him out of there, but Iris now looking for the Furious Dive onto Leo Murphy is able to go in and able to get that disengage, but the airstrike comes in, takes half HP away from Iris, and man, oh man, Alter Ego looking dominant. The defending MPLI champions, remember, this team didn't lose a single game in the last MPLI. This time around, they're definitely showing their fangs early on in the tournament.
Yeah, it's definitely showing their fangs as now it will be the unenhanced Lord. Oh, sorry, enhanced Lord in their hands now, as it will be them pushing the pace. And look at the damage coming in from Udil. It's just insane, but there is follow-up coming in from Isonic and will be able to take Moonsters off the board. But now it is Sally Boy is got in a bad situation. This is not good. Balance as well, very low. But it actually will be Orange Esports being able to take it back, taking off 3 members from the side of Alter Ego Esports. And now they will finally be able to do something about this. But Feather Airstrike has been opened up and will be able to zone the members away. But look, they're putting up a fight, and this is looking actually quite good.
This is looking very good for the side of Orange Esports. That's exactly what they want to do in these team fights, right? They want to be able to pick off a one member first, then go in for the engage. And look at that, Linkaza, man. We saw throughout the game, even though Alter Ego have 19 kills, Linkaza has only died 2 times. So he's been using his time very efficiently, getting the farm all over the map, getting the trading everything all over the map, right? Playing the mirror game really well. And there you have it. He's level 15, so he has actually scaled really well here into the late game. He's also reached that item power spike. So Alter Ego, they need to start respecting their opponents, alright? This is something that we see a lot of from Alter Ego. They get the lead and there you go. They don't check the bushes. Udil's gonna get kicked out. Look at the damage coming in, but it's gonna be Udil running away with the wings by Wings. Iris gets baited all across the board. Liam Ricky first to flicker away, and that's gonna be Iris bursted away by Nino and Sully Boy. They're looking for more right now. Only one person taken off. Liam Murphy goes in for the ensemble force. Will not be able to, but look at the Black Shoes. It's gonna be Black Shoes popped off, but he's gonna get taken down, and Alter Ego had picked up 2. Izonic goes in for Flowing Blood, doesn't connect it for the second time, but Nino is ferocious. He wants to get more, but it is gonna be a 2-for-0 in the end. Alter Ego, even when Orange Esports were able to get some shutdowns, Alter Ego still prevail here in the 14th minute.
Yes, in the 14th minute, as we're gonna take a look at the items. So actually, Udil just secured her Holy Crystal. So even before taking that Holy Crystal damage, her damage could already chunk down Iris to half health. And now with the Holy Crystal, they have to be very careful, and they need to start respecting the damage coming in right now. But it seems like Leo Murphy is already looking for a pickoff here, maybe onto some member here from the side of Orange Esports, as there is a 1v1 battle here between Linkiza as well as Nino, but Nino will still be able to get and retreat out of that situation.
Man, Linkaza has just been popping off this game, even though, again, Alter Ego have been dominating for the most part of this game. Linkaza has been so consistent. He's only died 2 times. I'm going to remind everyone again, he's only died 2 times in a game with a total of 30 kills in the 15th minute. He's died as many times as Sully Boy, and he is on the losing team. So this is going to be huge for them if they're able to scale back up a little bit more. If the Alice gets that power spike, man, Alter Ego needs to play really carefully. Even though they have the burst to be able to, just completely melt that Alice, still, they need to be really careful, because if they clump up just for a second, it is going to be really huge for Orange Esports. Leo Murphy goes in again for ejector, but look at the engage coming from Orange Esports, trying to go for Sully Boy, able to kite away for now. Leo Murphy goes in for the disengage. It's going to be Iris looking for the Furious Dive, but the airstrike will just be able to burst him down with the help of Monsters. Getting that execute is going to be huge. Nino misses the I'm offended, as it is going to be a 1-for-0 right now, waiting for the Lord. They do not want to go for any greedy plays right now. Alter Ego, even though they have 22 kills to 9, they have 6 turrets to 3, they need to be very careful.
Yeah, even though they have more objectives across the board, Orange Esports has actually managed to equalize. Okay, not even equalize, but maybe close the gap of the goal difference just a bit, because it was a 5k gold lead from the side of Alter Ego Esports, and now it is only a 3k gold. So they are playing it very well as of right now, and they just need to wait for Alter Ego to make a mistake. This is something that Alter Ego Esports are known to do. Sometimes they do make a mistake towards the later stages in the game, and definitely it might be Orange Esports actually taking it back, but for the airstrike has been opened up, and look at that damage onto Man. That is insane right now, and honestly, they really need to find an answer for this Udil. Maybe try to position themselves in a sandwich situation, but Valens is looking for that opening, just as I mentioned, but unfortunately, he will not be able to get a pick-off right now.
Yeah, Alter Ego are going for this Lord, and this is exactly what Orange Esports wants, you know? This is what they want. They want them all to be clumped up in this space, but it is going to be the Lord taking a half HP, but the S-Rack has been popped. Man forced to use the black shoes, and that's going to be the engage coming in from Iris right there to look for some pickoffs. Instant disengage from the side of Alter Ego. They don't want to overcommit, and instantly Iris chunked to very low HP. It is going to be Monsters jumping onto Valens, going in for the Raging Storm. Not just yet. Furious Dive will not be able to connect, and that's going to be him taken down. And look at the damage coming in. Leo Murphy looking for a re-engage, goes for a flicker, and gets Linkaza. Still able to dash away, but the Raging Storm connects, the Sun connects, but the Wind of Nature is still there. I'm offended to follow it up. The damage is going to be there, but look at the damage from the backside. Udil is going to get bursted down. Celeboy tries to kite away, but Malaysia, Orange Esports are turning it all around to Alter Ego. Nino gets picked up. A double kill picked up for Orange Esports, and that is it. 4-1 for the side of Orange Esports.
My, oh my, Orange Esports, they really know, and they are so disciplined in that previous team fight because they know the damage coming in from Udil was just so much that iSonic managed to actually take him down before that happened. So this is looking very, very good for the side of Orange Esports, and now Moonsters is left all alone. Will actually be able to pick up that Cho instead. But look at that! Moonsters actually in a 3v1 buying so much time, but I don't think it's enough, Mirko.
Orange Esports picks up the first upset victory of the day, taking a comeback win against Alter Ego, my lord. That is why you need to respect your opponent all the way till the game is over. They